kuzini mirembe na niba mukhono kwa binadamu gulimu khandika khunyole. Let me end there, and I'll call the following speakers. And the church, we are really under a lot of pressure, So if you are given an opportunity to speak, it will be led by my brother, Cyrus' brother, Senator George Khaniri. We have press of time, please come forward. The church has given, and then Eugene, Martha Karua. If you could, I know you are my seniors, political seniors, but please come just forward so that we can save on time. And if the church allows, maybe you can close with Amos Wako. But please, dakika mbili alafu turudishe kwa kanisa. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Good morning, church. God is good. Come on, can I hear it? God is good. And all the time. You know, there was a Luo man who stood here and talked about Anne having cooked ugali that can make a highway all the way to Uganda. What he forgot to tell you is that most of that ugali was eaten by him. And he's number one, followed by me. Sisi ndio tumekula hiyo ugali sana. Ladies and gentlemen, the dear family of my best friend, my brother, my party leader, my business partner, my comrade in arms, I stand here with a very heavy heart this morning. Never in my wildest imagination or dreams did I think that I'll ever stand here to eulogize my dear brother, or I would be the one chairing the committee that is organizing for his funeral. It is so hard for me, so hard, extremely hard. This death has dealt me a devastating blow. I don't even know where to start. I've lost my mentor, political mentor, my strongest pillar in politics, my strongest associate, my best friend. I am probably one of the very last people that Cyrus spoke to on phone, because I spoke to him on that Friday at 11 p.m. I actually called him at 10:59 and we spoke for 3 minutes until 11 or 2. So if you go to his call log, I'm probably one of the very last people he spoke to. The next call that came on my phone, on the call log, was a call from my sister-in-law, Anne, telling me that Cyrus has been involved in a very bad accident in Naivasha. So I asked her, how? I spoke to him at 11. He told me he was heading home because the following day we were to have lunch with him and Philip Kisia. How did he find himself in Naivasha? Ladies and gentlemen, the circumstances surrounding the death of my brother are mysterious. There are so many glaring gaps. So when you hear us say that we want a proper, thorough forensic investigation, we know what we are saying. I don't know why some people are getting uncomfortable when we say these things. The family wants a closure. And that can only come about if the truth comes out. I have known Cyrus for many years. I can vouch for sure, in the state he was, he did not drive himself to Naivasha. There are so many inconsistencies. We are told that he was in a head-on collision with a bus that was Busia bound. A bus going to Busia certainly was carrying Luhya people. Tell me which Luhya does not know Cyrus? I have not seen a single passenger come and say, yes, I was in that bus that collided with Cyrus. And yet we are told it has 60 passengers on board. Where are the passengers? Cyrus was driving a Mercedes-Benz, one of the latest, which I know for sure has 12 airbags. None of the airbags deployed. I'm not a forensic investigator, but we're just asking ourselves questions. Airbags will deploy when a car is in motion and the engine is running. So was this car running? Was the engine running? It was placed there to be hit? These are the questions we want answered. There are so many glaring gaps. All the family and us are asking for is we want a closure. We want to know exactly what happened. With the current technology, the CCTV technology will enable the investigators tell us how he got himself to Naivasha. Because some of us believe that he did not drive himself to Naivasha. Ladies and gentlemen, death has robbed us of a great son from the Mulembe nation. Cyrus loved his community, and he wanted the best for his community and this country. I know he had big plans in politics. My friend Mother Karua is here. I'm sure she'll allude to that. I know he threatened some people. His moves were threatening some people. Not that he threatened, but his moves were threatening some people. We depended on him for so much. He's left some of us as political orphans, but I'm sure God will show us the way. A generous man he was, and that one you can all attest. Alikuwa anapeana mpaka anajinyima yeye mwenyewe. He was even mean to himself and his family. Remember one day, and I said this before, I was somewhere in Westlands and he came and joined me. And I told him, Cyrus, tomorrow I'm going to my constituency. That time I was the MP for Hamisi. He told, if you're going home, come with me to my car. I'll give you some money. So he took me, he was driving a white Land Cruiser. When he opened the boot, in that boot, there were 2 cartons of money in 1,000 denominations. I cannot estimate how much it was. And he gave me 500,000 Kenyan shillings. Just like that. You're going home, chukua hii. And I went to my constituency, came back on a Monday. And on Tuesday, I went to see him in his office at Loita House. He was still in Loita House. I went with a friend of mine called Mohammed Yunus. And Cyrus is like Khaniri. Do you have 50,000 shillings you give me? There are people in the waiting room who I need to assist. So I told him, but Cyrus, you had money in cartons. He told me, it's Iwere. It's finished. And I'm sure the bulk of it went to people out there, not the family. Money in cartons. A year it was 200 million a year. He had been paid by Kenya Power for supplying, I don't know, meat or manini. But the man was just finished like that. On a Thursday, you have 200 million. On Tuesday, unaomba shilingi 50,000. That was Cyrus for you. So, I have lost a dear friend. We used to call him Bishop Hope. He gave us hope even where there was no hope. It's Victor who Who gave him that name? Victor, Bishop Hope. I have been tasked with the responsibility of managing his funeral. I'm the chairman, together with Mheshimiwa Fred Gumo. I have a very strong team behind me. And that's why you see things moving the way they are moving. I want to thank the team that is working with me on the committee to give Cyrus a befitting send-off. My able team, whose secretariat is headed by Kwamuchesi and who? My friend, who? John Nyongesa, sorry, John Nyongesa. My treasurers are Sonia, Jirongo, and Regan, doing a great job. Thank you so, so much for the good job that you're doing. I will end there. It is very difficult. And we will not stop asking the questions we've been asking until we get the answers. Fare thee well, my beloved dear friend. On behalf of myself, the entire Nicodemus Khaniri family and my families, Anne, Kanini, Christine, Nyokabi, Anne Lanoi, together with your children, my beloved sisters, the sisters to Jirongo, Mzee Alufayo, our elder brother, Poleni, be strong. My promise to you is that we will never abandon you. We will be with you all through. We will try to complete the things that we had started with Cyrus for the benefit of his family. Thank you very much. Fare thee well till we meet again.